October 16th, 2023, Akron, Ohio. Police officers respond to what seems like a routine call, but what they discovered that night would shock the entire city and change everything. A woman meets them outside, her hands trembling as she points toward a garage.
How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
You have to kick in the side door. We don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't have. I just unplugged this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
You can kick your door. You can kick it in.
I swear to God. Go ahead. Please. I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this There's a girl in there. She's very small and slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Right, people live in her faces. She can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his all morning, and I don't even know if that's even the right thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know 100%.
What the officers find inside is beyond belief.
William, this is the Akron Police Department. This is your last chance. Come out now with your hands up, or we'll be sending the canine in to apprehend you. You will get bit by the dog. William, last chance. Akron Police, better come out. Come out now with your hands up. Coming?
No.
Come on out. William, come out now, Akron Police.
There's a lot of shit.
Come out. Come out. Come out now. Nothing in your hand. Nothing in your hand. Now. Now. You're bit, buddy.
Okay.
Coming out or not? Can you see him? Get out here now. Come out now. Come out now.
Bro, you're gonna get fucked up in a second. You better come right the fuck out now.
Now.
He's up in the attic.
Come out.
No, I don't think.
Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic. He's
Keep
coming.
everything out of your hands.
You keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down. Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards.
Walk towards us.
Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, we'll
cuff.
Hey,
Hey, face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female in there.
come on out here.
Man, like,
Man, come out.
I get shoes.
Everybody else in here, come out now. We're selling this dog in after you two. Come out.
You're not going to get your black socks in the counter. Hold on. Your socks are fucking the counter.
let's take one. He's excited. Good boy.
Can't hear you.
Good boy.
Okay, what do you need to get down?
Yes.
Let me get this ladder, okay? Can you reach it?
Hey, 1 second, dude. Hold up. Let me move these ramps.
Alright, can you reach that?
Can you see where this is? Nah, fuck them. Nah, fuck them. You don't need no boots.
Alright, you can reach it. Come on
Big
out.
man can fucking walk himself. There's no one else up there? Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there? Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool?
So you probably want to smell it. Yeah, probably. Where's she at? Okay, also?
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
That guy's of water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Car number 12.
I'll grab you a bottle of water.
Yes, hold up.
Hey, Chloe. Is there any weapons up there here? Is there any weapons or anything?
23-year-old Chloe Jones has been held captive for days. Her body is battered, her face bruised and broken, her spirit nearly shattered. She's been struck with fists and a baseball bat, doused in gasoline, and threatened with fire. Every moment, she fought to survive. The man responsible is William Mozingo, someone Chloe once trusted. He promised her a ride home, but instead dragged her into a nightmare. For 4 long days, she disappeared into darkness until the police finally arrived, tearing her from the terror that held her.
It's just a piece of paper, it's a court paper. But still, I mean, we all know what goes up in 40 piece of papers. All right. Step on up there.
Yes, sir. Hold on. I'll give me 1 minute. Chloe?
It was petrifying. You can see my face. It's I wouldn't wish this on anybody. And I want to tell like the young girls from across America, like it's not safe to get in cars with people you don't know or meet up with friends through friends. It's terrifying, like being in fear for your life, like countless of times I can even count of like how many times he's threatened my life.
What got you through?
My son did. I thought about him every day. I just saw his little face in my head every day.
He has been convicted 3 times for the exact same offenses, and he was allowed to reoffend over and over and over. I am angry. This is not acceptable.
You don't deserve to, get to live life the way normal people should, and I hope that there is something that will come to light for him.
Later in court, Chloe's mother spoke of the horror, her voice shaking with anger and pain. Prosecutors read aloud the brutal acts captured on Mozingo's own recordings. Every detail revealed the depths of his cruelty, leaving the courtroom silent, stunned, unable to breathe.
Miss Chloe Jones, a year ago I was homeless and I came to you because you promised me shelter and safety. But that isn't what happened. You held me captive for 4 days, beat me within an inch of my life, strangled me, poured gasoline on me and told me that you would burn me alive. Continually threatened to kill me. You made sure that I knew my life was fully in your hands and that you had complete control over me. You strangled me over and over again and told me, don't pass out. If you pass out, I'll cut your throat. All that time, all I could think about was my son and that I would never see him again. In fact, you promised me that I would never see him again and that I would never make it out of this alive. You held me under the constant threat of death by holding a knife to my throat. What happened to me over the course of those 4 days has changed me forever, not only mentally, but physically. Because of you, I have a traumatic brain injury that I will forever suffer the effects of. Because of you, I battle anxiety and PTSD, night terrors. Even in my sleep, I get no rest. It is an effort just to go outside, constantly fearing that this will happen to me again. But know that I will continue to live my life. You no longer have power over me, and I am the one in control. After this day, you will go to prison, and I will go back to my son, my family, and those who love me. I will continue to grow and live and heal despite what you've done. Your Honor, he has done these horrendous things before and he will do it again. I don't ever want him to have the opportunity to hurt another person. He needs to go to prison for as long as possible. 25 years is not enough. He will still be a strong man in 25 years and still capable of hurting another. No time will ever be enough, but Your Honor, I have faith that you will hear my story and the state's argument and make the right decision. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. Hi, my name is Jessie Barham. I'm Chloe Jones's mom.
All right, could you spell your last name?
Barham.
All right, and then I know when doing something like this, anxiety and all that can get in there, so just try to keep it a little slower and tell
Yes,
me what
ma'am.
it is you want to share. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much again. I did not prepare a statement because of the fact that I did not expect things to go this way today. The fact of the matter is that this man should not have even been out. He should not have even been free, because this is not the first time that you have abducted a woman, held her captive, and tortured her for days on end. This is not the second time that you've abducted a woman, held her captive, and tortured her. This is not the third time that you have abducted a woman, held her captive, and tortured her. This is actually the fourth time that you will be convicted of abducting a woman, holding her captive, and torturing her. You should never have been out on the streets in the first place in order to harm my daughter. And I pray to God, under these circumstances, that, Your Honor, you hear my daughter's story and know his story. Because it's not it's not if he will offend again, it's when he will offend again. And when in 25 years, he will be still a strong man, and probably stronger, because they lift weights on those in those freaking jailhouses, and he will be a danger to society. He waited 2 months after his second conviction and serving 18 months in prison. He waited 2 months before he offended again. 2 months before he kidnapped another woman and tortured her. My daughter should never have been your victim. You poured gasoline on my child and threatened to burn her alive. You beat her over the head with a baseball bat. You beat her from head to toe for days. You punched her in her face so many times over the course of 4 days that she has paralysis on her left side of her face. She couldn't even open her eyes. She had blood dripping out of her ears. She had a brain bleed and was in ICU for 3 days. You did this to my daughter. You did this to my child. And you're not a man. That's not what a man does. A man protects women. You are evil. You're a villain. And you should never be allowed to see the light of day ever again, because you are a predator. You have an MO, and you've proven it time and time and time and time again. This will be your fourth conviction for the exact same offense. Oh, I'll say it again. Fourth time. Fourth time. Your Honor, my daughter is never gonna be the same. She can't retain any new information because of she has a traumatic brain injury. She cannot even retain new information. She as far as working, she's not able to get a job, not only because of the physical, but because of the psychological damage that has been done to my child. She's going to suffer probably way longer than him, which is not fair. This wasn't a domestic violence sort of thing. This was not a back and forth. This was my daughter 100% of the time absolutely victimized and submissive to him, terrified for her life, as he promised that she was never going to get out of there. He promised her that she was going to die at his hands. He should be getting attempted murder charges with as many times as he strangled her and dared her to pass out because he was going to cut her throat if she did. He broke her arm and her finger just because she was trying to defend herself from a baseball bat to her head. Facial fractures. Yeah, you did. We got the medical records. Your Honor, all I ask is that you do what all the other courts and all the other judges before you did not do. Protect every single woman that he could get his hands on eventually. Your Honor, you have the power and you are within the law to put him away until he is no longer a danger to anyone, until he is feeble, until he is wetting his diapers. You don't scare me, William.
Ma'am, just stay focused on talking to me, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. The other judges before you barely gave him a slap on the wrist, and even 25 years at this point, in my opinion, would be a slap on the wrist considering the fact that he has proven that he loves to do this. He has over 400 videotapes of my daughter being abused by him. He videotaped it because he's that sick. I don't know if he was going to sell her or sell the videos for some smut stuff online. I don't know, but I do know that anyone who takes 400 plus videos of my child getting assaulted violently, and threatened, her life threatened hundreds of times, strangled a dozen times at least. Anyone who has that in them to want to videotape that, there's something deeply, deeply wrong with that person. And that is the kind of person that has proven he cannot be allowed out in polite society, because that's just guaranteeing that someone else is going to have to go through what my daughter and countless, there's no telling how many girls he's done this to. My daughter just was strong enough to come today and be willing to testify, and that's the only reason why he pled guilty today, because he didn't want her to get on the stand and testify against him, because he knew that that would be damning. And I mean that. I'm not cursing.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Judge Susan Baker Ross sentenced him to 25 to 31 and a half years in prison. For Chloe, survival is only the beginning. Reclaiming her life, piece by piece after this nightmare, is the real fight. A fight she faces with courage beyond her years.